హాయ్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు ఛానల్. ఈ వీడియోలో మనం పర్సంటేజ్ టాపిక్స్ సంబంధించిన తెలుగు అకాడమీ మ్యాథ్స్ కంటెంట్ లోంచి టెక్స్ట్ బుక్లోంచి క్వశ్చన్స్ మనం డిస్కస్ చేసుకోబోతున్నాము. ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ చూద్దాము. కన్వర్ట్ 25% ఇంటూ ఫ్రాక్షనల్ ఫామ్. ఓకే, సో ఈ 25%ని మనము ఫ్రాక్షన్ ఫామ్లో కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలంటే ఫస్ట్ 25% మీన్స్ వాట్ 25 ఫర్ 100. సో దీన్ని సింప్లిఫై చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది. 25 1 25 4. సో ఆన్సర్ ఇస్ వాట్ 1/4. ఇన్ ద సేమ్ మేనర్ లెట్ us see this next question. Convert 8 whole 1/3 into fractional form. So as it is a mixed fraction, I am going to convert that into improper fraction. So 3 into 8 plus 1/3 percentage. So here 8 3 is 24, 24 plus 1 25, 25/3 percentage. Now to remove the percentage symbol we need to take a 100 in the denominator. So now 25 1 the 25 4 are, so 1/3 4 the 12. So what is the fractional form of this 8 whole 1/3 percentage? That is 1/12. Now let us see this next question. Express 0.6 as a percentage. Ikkada 0.6, it's a decimal number. To convert any decimal number into percentage, what we should do? We should multiply it by 100 and take a percentage symbol. Okay, so on multiplying this by 100, this decimal point moves towards the right side for the two places. So that gives you 61%. Sir, if you did not understand this, now let us observe this question in another method. That is 0.61 into 100 is there. So to remove the decimal point we need to take 1, as we have two decimal places, so take 2 zeros. So 100 1 the 100, 100 1 the 100. So whatever left over here, 1 into 61, that is 61%. So this is the answer for this question. Now let us see this next question. What percentage of 50 is 19? That means out of 50, 19 is how much percentage? That means 19 out of 50 into 100. To convert this fraction into percentage we should multiply it by 100 and take a percentage symbol. So 51 the 52 the, so 19 2 the, that is 38%. So 38% of this 50 is 38% of 50 is 19. Now let us see this next question. Evaluate 50% of 700 plus 30% of 200. So firstly 50% means what? For 100, half means into 700 plus 30% means what? For 100, half means into 200. So 100 1 the 100 2 the 200, 100 1 the 100 7 the 700, 50 into 7, that is 350 plus 30 2 the 60, and adding this you will get as an 410. Now let us see this sixth question. If evaluate 30% of 70 plus 30% of 30. So to solve this problem one must have about an important formula, that is a percentage of b plus a percentage of c is that. This can be written as a percentage of b plus c. To say simply, here 30% and 30% is common. On taking 30% of the common, whatever left over in the first term, that is 70, in the second one 30. So 30% means what? For 100, half means into, this is 70 plus 30 100. So 100 get cancelled. What is the answer? 30 is the answer for this question. Now let us see this next question. 88% of 370 plus 24% of 210 minus something gives you 118. Then what number we should be subtracted from this to get a 118? So firstly 88% means what? For 100 into 370 plus 24% means for 100 into 210 minus what number we should subtract from this, we don't know. So let me suppose it as a x, that gives you 118. So on transposing this 118 to other hand and transposing this negative x to other hand, this can be written as, here 0 0 get cancelled, 0 0 get cancelled. So 88 into 37, that is 3256 by 10 plus 24 into 21, that is 504 by 10 minus 118, that gives you x. Now on taking LCM, 10 by 3256 plus 504 plus, to make this as a 10, multiplied by 10 by 10. So here minus 1180, that gives you x. So and adding these two, here 3256 plus 504, if you add, we get it as 3760 minus 1180 by 10 gives you x. So on subtracting it, you get it as 2580 by 10 gives you x. So x is equal to 258 is the answer. Now let us observe the next question. The number which exceeds 16% of it by 42, a number which exceeds 16% of it by 42. That means what? If you take a number x, that is 16, that is 42 more than the 16% of that number. Okay, that number is what? 42 more than the 16% of that number. So on transposing this 16% of x to other hand, x minus 16% of x, that gives you 42. So here x minus 16 by 100 into x is equal to 42. So on taking LCM, that is 100 minus 16x, that gives you 42, that is 84 by 100 into x gives you 42. So to get a value of x, we need to transpose this 84 by 100 to other hand. It becomes a reciprocal, 100 by 84. So 42 1 the 42, 2 the 84, 2 1 the 250 the. So x is what? 50. So first option is the correct one for this question. If 280% of number is 560, then what is that number? See, 280% of a number gives us a 560. Okay, so 280% means what? 280 for 100 into that number, that gives us a 560. Now 0 0 get cancelled, and transposing this to other hand, so that number is equals to 560 into reciprocal. 560 into reciprocal of 28 by 10 is what? 10 by 28. 28 1 the 28 2 the 56 and 0 SS. So what is our required number? Required number is what? 20 10 the, that is 200. That is option B is the correct one. Now let us observe the next question. Convert 120% into fractions. So to convert this 120% into fraction, what we need to do? We need to make use of the concept of percentage. Okay, percentage means what? For 100, that means 120% means what? 120 for 100. So 0 0 get cancelled. Here 2 6 are 12, 2 5 are, what is left over? 6 by 5. If you convert that into mixed fraction, this can be written as 1 whole 1 by 5. That is of option B is the correct answer for this question.